We have to know how the enemy moves. We have to know, how he's subtle. He's very skillful at approaching the believer to try to lure them into the trap of being disobedient, which brings about consequences. And in that case, in the Garden of Genesis, it caused for Adam and Eve to be driven the Garden of Eden. And so, one of the things that we have to take note of is that um, we see in St. John, the 10th chapter, that the enemy, he didn't change his tactic up. He stole from Adam and Eve in the garden. And then when we look at St. John, the 10th chapter, around verses 9 through 10, the Bible says that the enemy cometh not but to steal, kill, and destroy. Matter of fact, he didn't say enemy. I apologize. He said the thief cometh not but to steal, kill, and destroy. And so a thief, we have to understand, a thief isn't like a robber. A robber is going to come on in. He or she's going to kick down your door. It's going to be loud, and you're going to know that they're there. A thief will hang around at your table like Judas. I wish I had a witness up in here. A thief will case the joint. A thief will begin to do research, will begin to study the land, or study the individual that they're going to steal from. A thief, if we don't know our word, we will invite the thief into our lives, not knowing that we are inviting someone to come in and steal and take from us. And so the same enemy that we saw in Genesis, right? He was real subtle, real cunning, real clever. He twisted the truth, which made it a lie. And sure enough, Adam and Eve bit the bait. And that's the same thing that the enemy is how the enemy is being described in St. John, the 10th chapter, is he's being described as a thief. And so it's imperative to understand how a thief moves. A thief shows up in the night. A thief don't come around during the day. That's why come the Bible said, no man knoweth the hour of the Lord's return, that he's going to come as a thief in the night. In most cases, thieves, they show up in the nighttime